Our freshman from Lubbock, Texas.
Gentleman from Texas, recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The regulatory state in America is alive and well. I wish I could say as much for our economy and our personal freedoms, but I believe that that's about to change thanks in large part to the recent presidential election. Over the last 8 years, we have replaced a free enterprise system with a regulatory bureaucracy that has crushed our economy, stifled our innovation, and quenched the great American spirit. America has never seen such an onslaught of abusive and burdensome actions from the fourth branch of government. The cumulative cost of regulations on our American economy is almost $2 trillion. It cost almost $60 billion just to enforce all the regulations on the books. Let me give you, though, an example of a regulation that is far worse in its effects than just simply economic burden or burden on our people. Today, I stand with my friend and great American hero Sam Johnson in strong support of House Joint Resolution 40 to strike down the Obama administration's last-ditch effort to infringe upon our Second Amendment rights. In the 11th hour, the Obama administration quietly sneaked in a rule that threatens to deny certain Social Security beneficiaries their right to purchase a firearm. Federal law makes it a crime already to possess a firearm if an individual has been adjudicated as a mental defective or has been committed to a mental institution. This midnight rule designates Social Security beneficiaries as having a mental impairment simply because they ask someone to manage their finances. Just because an elderly or disabled individual chooses to delegate their financial responsibilities to another does not make them mentally incompetent, nor does it waive their right to due process. Many people, even in this chamber, are designated to manage the finances of their parents on Social Security, and they do so because their parents may prefer not to deal with the complexities of our current financial environment. Not only would this proposed rule be a continuation of the Obama administration regulatory fiat, it would be irresponsible and dangerous and a breach of one of our fundamental rights. We cannot allow the federal government to haphazardly restrict our freedoms and the freedoms of over 4 million law-abiding Americans who would otherwise be responsible gun owners. In fact, they are some of the most vulnerable Americans who need to be able to protect themselves. As noted by the founders and in the plain language of our Constitution, the federal government shall not infringe upon our right to keep and bear arms. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
Gentleman from Michigan.